Sir,
hello, good morning, everybody. Am I audible?
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
See, I spoke to Sharma sir. Whenever I change the timetable, I'll talk to the other lecturer. You don't worry about them. Okay.
Yes,
Hello.
sir.
Your
Yes,
class will be after my class only. 9:45, 9:30. I leave my 9:30 and join by 9:45. Right. Today we are doing some numericals. Any progress in the assignment, man?
So we are doing, sir.
Getting comfortable?
Yes, sir.
I gave the assignment till advanced level, so some problems may be tough. Don't get scared. Okay, what is the last one we are doing? One distance traveled in.
A balloon starts rising upward with constant acceleration.
Okay. Take the next row. The body is projected upwards. Is it clear? With
Sir.
it passes through a certain point. See, the ground level, it is projected with a velocity u. It goes like this. At t equals to 0. Somewhere it will be at t equals sometime. Here it further goes. It is the maximum height. Here velocity becomes 0. Then what happens? It will be returning back, no? Do you agree or not? So it returns back again under the influence of gravity. And it reaches the ground with the velocity some. So again, you can observe that it is at the same height in return journey or not.
Yes, sir.
Here this is A, this is point B, this is C. Follow this. Now you can see
Yes, sir.
time measurement. This is 10 o'clock, 10:15. This is 10:20, again 10:30. That means again in after 15 minutes you're returning back or not. So you can say that time to travel from A to B is T1. Time to travel from A to B to C, again back to B is T2. What we need now? Time to travel from where to where? Agreed? Which is equal to what? Hello?
Yes, sir.
Do you agree with this or not?
Yes, sir.
See, the whole time minus this time. Agreed? Time taken to travel from A to B to C to A minus time taken to travel from A to B equals time taken to travel from B to C to B. Do you agree with this what I am speaking? Any doubt is there?
Yes, sir. No doubts.
Right. The velocity at B will see. Okay. So here is while going up. I am taking upward as positive. On the return journey, what you have? Do you agree with it while coming down?
Sir,
Agree or
won't
not?
that be plus
Upward is
gravity?
positive. Why
Second
upward is
is
positive, man? Upward is positive. All the
okay, sir.
quantities. That means you can say all the quantities directed upward are positive. So here, while going up, velocity is this, no? At the same point, while coming, you have velocity is this side.
Yes.
Understood this? In doubt is that till here. See, what we need is T2 minus T1. So what to do from this? See, if you subtract these two, I am just subtracting them. This is 2VB equals because UN minus U will get cancelled now.
Yes, sir.
Do you agree with this?
Yes.
So this is nothing but agreed. Now he has given T1 no. So this is understood this? Hello?
Yes, understood, sir.
See, this T1 is given in the question. We need the answer in terms of given parameters. T1, U. You know how gravity will be there. Clear?
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
See, actually, if you can know, earlier we discussed this concept without equations, you can easily do. See, this is point P now. Time of ascent equals time of descent, you learn, remember?
Yes, sir.
Sir.
So this is T1 now. Agreed? And what is the total time of flight from here again back to here? Total time of flight now. Okay. Now what we need, man? We need only this timing only now.
Yes, sir.
Okay. This timing is how much? This whole thing minus this. 2U by G, this whole thing
2T1.
minus 2T1. Okay, this is 2 into U by G minus T1. You got this the same thing or not?
Same
Yes,
thing,
sir.
sir.
So like that, you should think in various ways. So by thinking in different ways, if you don't get answer, be happy because the more mistakes you do now, the more you think, the better your mind will be tuned for doing this logical sciences. Because even if you go to, it is only computer science also is logical science, no? Tell me, somebody's doubt.
Sir, at C, time is T by 2.
At T,
At C, point C,
point C, T by
time.
2. Half of the time of flight, no?
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Total time of flight is 2U by G. Time of ascent is half of that, no? U T by 2.
Yes, sir. Understood.
So,
Hands up. Sir's mic is muted.
Hello?
Yes, sir.
Shall you turn the page?
Sir.
1 minute, sir.
Completed?
Yes, sir.
Understood this?
Yes, sir.
Right? You can do this.
లోపలికి వెళ్తే అందుకనే వెళ్ళమని చెప్తున్నానా
Hello?
Sir, 2v1 v2 by v1 plus v2.
No. See, he says this is A, B. Say the distance is some S. What he says is, here it is V1. Okay. He is asking at midpoint. So the midpoint is C. Let the velocity here be some V at C. We need this one, That means this is s by 2. This is also s by 2. Okay. So between these two, apply this Vc square minus V1 square. To aggregation, no? Do you agree with this? Clear or not? Similarly, for the second one, V2 square minus Vc square, 2 into A into S by 2. Do you agree with this or not? Subtract one from the other. What will get? Vc square minus V1 square minus V2 square plus Vc square is 0, no? So 2Vc square equals V1 square plus V2 square. Vc equals root over. Understood this or not? Finished this?
Yes, sir.
Note this problem. Now it is clear, no?
Yes, sir. No clear.
Here, sir.
Finish it this.
1 minute, sir.
Completed.
No, sir. No.
Yes.
Completed.
Please.
No, sir.
Finish it, man.
Yes, sir.
Then why you are not telling? Waiting for.
So just now finished.
See, there is a building of
So
height.
1 second, can you turn the previous page? Just a second.
Previous page, problem. This one.
This one, this one. Okay, sir, completed. Thank you.
As far as this problem is concerned, building height is given, no? Height of the building is given.
50 minutes. 50 meters.
Now this is projected at what angle? To what speed? The building initial
20
velocity
meter per
20.
second.
So point A, 20 meter per second. It goes up. At the maximum height, velocity becomes 0. Again, because of the acceleration due to gravity, it returns. As we told, whenever U and A are in opposite direction, the particle will be having a change in direction of motion. Yesterday we discussed, many times we discussed, remember this? Hello?
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
Now, this is the scenario. What he is asking is, The time at which the stone reaches its maximum height. A to B is asking. Okay. Very easy one only. You can use. I am taking throughout motion. We should keep the same sign. VB is VA plus minus G T1. This is 0, 20 minus GT1. So what is T? 2 seconds. Agreed. The second one, what is asking is the maximum height attained. Again, next one is asking is AB is how much. So we can use V square minus U square equals 2 into minus G into upward is positive, no? So this is 0 square minus 20 square, 2 into minus G into AB. AB is how much? 400 by 20. So the second one is over. The time after the stone returns to the same height. So I'll take that. Consider the journey from first one you got, second one you got. Third one, consider journey from A to B back to A. Okay. For this, what you have, displacement is how much? Zero, no? So you have delta y displacement delta y. Following this or not? Is what is asking? The time at which the stone returns. Okay. Ut is the time it returns is a t equals t2.
The ball and stones are two different particles, sir.
Pardon?
Yes, sir. In question, one place ball is given, one place stone is given.
Both are same. By mistake it is printed. Okay, you don't worry about it. Ut minus plus half minus this is 0, 20 T2 agreed.
Yes, sir.
Till here you followed. Now T2 is 0. So this is now what does it mean? That two roots, no? This is T equals to 0. Particle is at A. At launching. Therefore, T2 is instant of launching. Launching means throwing. Agreed?
Yes, sir.
Again, T2 equals 4 seconds. This is a particle is at A. Okay. During what? Return journey. That is landing back. So this is nothing but T2 is what? Landing instant. We want this one, you know.
Yes, sir.
What is asking? Third point. We need.
Time at which stone returns to the height from which it was thrown.
So that means T2 is how much? 4 seconds.
4 seconds.
Understood this? Whenever you have a quadratic, you're getting two roots. You have to check. Don't simply see the answer on this option. Got my problem is solved. The more the mistakes you do it, you'll be tuned for not doing mistakes. So final exam, there will be zero mistakes from your side. So return the page.
1 minute, sir.
Please wait, sir.
Complete, sir.
WC. 1 minute, sir.
Complete.
1 minute, sir.
Done, sir.
Sir,
Tell me.
sir, for the third question, we can't use the distance formula, sir.
What is the distance?
No, sir, they asked the time at which the returns, this particle returns the height, no, sir.
Hmm.
So can't we use distance formula in place of displacement?
Which distance formula? Which formula you tell?
S is equal to ut plus half at t square.
Same thing I used here now. What is it? S is displacement, it is not distance. Kinematic relations, all these are started from how it started. Acceleration is dv by dt. Remember from there,
Yes, sir.
you got v. From there, you got displacement. However, if the particle is not changing direction of motion, then distance equals magnitude of displacement.
Okay, sir.
So all these equations are only displacement related. Okay. But whenever there is no change in direction of motion, then distance equals displacement, magnitude of displacement. Followed there?
Yes, sir.
Shall I turn this?
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
Yes. See, I'll try to write here. Fourth one, you read the velocity of the stone at this instant. That means same thing. Journey you consider from A to B back to A. You can use V square minus U square equals 2A delta S. Okay. Finally, while going this, what you have again? 20 square. Agreed. 2E into minus G into this 0 only, no displacement. Okay. So we have VA square equals 20 square. VA equals plus or minus 20. VA is plus 20 when while going up,
Yes, sir.
and VA equals minus 20 while.
Coming down.
So which velocity we need?
Coming down.
So our required answer is this. Follow this.
Yes, sir.
Next one is velocity and position of the stone. Shall I turn this?
Minutes, sir. 1 minute.
So again, you move page somewhat upwards.
This one? Boys, this is
Yes,
what we need.
yes, sir. Completed, sir.
No, sir. 1 minute.
Hello?
Yes,
Sir,
sir.
sir, you have turned the page, sir.
Pardon?
1 minute, sir. 1 minute.
1 minute, sir.
Fast.
Completed,
Done,
sir.
sir.
See, position is asking. The last one we need position. Velocity and position. At what time? See, whenever we are saying position, the first question will come is from where now? Suppose I say my residence is 8 kilometers. It is not a conclusive statement. First thing you will ask is from where? Okay, follow that. So position is always given with respect to some other point, that's reference point. So here taking origin at A, that is we have x is 0, y is 0. Anyhow, time is this. Followed.
Yes, sir.
Hello. Now at t equals to 5 seconds we need. You know that all these are displacement only, no? Displacement delta y is, because it is motion along y axis, I am taking like this. Half y ay t square. Okay, this is the final position. Initially is position y coordinate of A. Okay, the initial one is upward is positive, no? 20. Okay, 20 into t is given plus half minus g, t is given. Y final minus what is the initial one? U 100 minus half into 10 into 25. That is minus 25 meters. Y final is minus 25 meters. That means upward is positive, no? If this is point
Yes, sir.
A, it is coming here means it is somewhere below. This is at t equals 5 seconds. position is how much? Below point A. Okay.
Yes, sir.
You have to think like that. Simply substituting formulas, you won't get anything, man. Waste of time. Similarly, we take velocity at t equals to 5. We can use Vy equals Uy plus Ayt. Vy, this is 20 upward, 20 minus 30 meter per second. Agreed. That is moving downwards at 30 meter per second. Understood this?
Yes, sir.
Is it
Yes,
clear?
sir. Yes, sir.
Shall I turn the page?
1 minute, sir.
Pardon? Hello?
1 minute.
Sir, 1 minute.
Hello? Shall I turn the
Complete,
page?
sir.
Sir.
Just a second, sir. I didn't see the answer for last.
Which one?
This one only, sir.
Segala.
Okay, sir. Thank you.
తీసుకుంటే ఎత్తడానికి కావాలా?
చాట తీసుకోవాలి షీట్లో తీసుకుని
తీసుకో. శుభ్రం కట్టుకో. శుభ్రం కట్టుకొని షీల్డ్ వేసుకొని వెళ్ళు. ఎవరేమనుకుంటారు? వచ్చి అలా స్నానానికి వెళ్ళిపో.
స్నానానికి వెళ్ళాలని అందుకే అడుగుతున్నాడు.
ఇక్కడ నుంచి చెప్పేసి ఆర్డర్ చేసి గ్లిచ్ వచ్చేసి ఇక్కడ నుంచి క్లియర్ కనబడుతుంది. A ball is dropped. See, it is dropped at t equals to 0. Hello? If I take downward as positive, I can take in any way. Remember, coordinate axis can be taken in any way. Understood this? I am taking here, it is dropping. What is this? Dropping means what is the velocity, initial velocity? 0, no? 0. Okay. So here it is u. The time taken by the balls to travel the same distance. What is the acceleration, man? Here you can see that force by mass. What is the only force acting on that? mg, no? This is mg. What are this? Hello?
Yes, sir.
This is force, no? So that means you can see that suppose it travels a distance of h. So what do you have? h1 is equal to ut equals half at square. Similarly, second ball in times t1 and t2, huh?
Yes, sir.
h1, h2. So
the
now you
different
divide one by the other, man. So remember that
T1 is to 2.
t1 by t2 equals root over
Sir, I didn't understand the first step. What are you doing that? I'm
this
not
one.
understanding that.
This
After
one.
that, sir, that A equal to acceleration equal to force by mass.
Acceleration of each particle will be how much, man? Acceleration is force by mass. F is equal to ma. Newton told us, no?
Yes, sir.
What is the only force acting on that?
Gravity.
mg by mg. That means for both particles, acceleration is jm. Understood this?
Yes, sir.
Hello?
sir.
Now, why we have to discuss it, you problem is, suppose if he gives air resistance, if air resistance is considered, what is the direction of air resistance, man? Remember,
Upward to motion.
air resistance will be
Opposite to gravity.
opposite to
Gravity.
motion, not gravity.
Yes, sir. Motion.
So this is mg, this is the air resistive force. So what is the net force downwards?
mg minus fa.
A.
This is the net force, no? So
Yes,
what
sir.
is the, this is A, I'll take. A means air resistance. Okay. Then what is the acceleration of each particle means net force downward by mass.
G minus
Hello.
FA by N.
mg minus Fa by m. This is g minus Fa by m. Agreed? Hello? Now you can see this.
Sir.
Then suppose I need the same thing. You have h1 by h2 You cannot cancel. How much it will be? Half A1 T1 square by half A2 T2 square. Follow this or not? A1 by A2 into T1 square by T2 square. T1 square by T2 square is H1 by H2 into A2 by A1. Do you agree with this? Hello?
Agreed, sir. Agreed.
Any doubt is that till here? Now which is more men? M1 is greater than M2. If then you can see FA by M1 is less than FA by M2. Agreed?
Yes, sir.
Followed?
Yes, sir.
Now suppose if they give M1 is less than M2, then in this case the times of flight will be in this direction. Followed this or not?
Sir, please move the paper upwards.
Is it clear now?
Yes,
I
sir.
do not understand how you got H1 by H2 is equals to that.
This one.
No, sir, about that.
This one.
Yes.
We got here now. I'm using the same concept when here. In here previously A is G, now A is not G. A is A1. Understood this or not?
Okay, sir.
Hello?
Yes, sir.
Simon, please do the assignments. Your level of physics is very far below the expected thing for national. It's an international exam, not even national. The total number of seats are 10,000. Nearly 15 lakhs people will write. This is because of pandemic this year 15 lakhs I think. Otherwise 20 to 25 lakhs will be writing usually. In that 1 lakh will be selected for advanced entrance exam, second phase. In that 10,000 people will be going into the IIT. That means the difficulty you can see. And your engineering is totally physics only, no? Physics is nothing but the science of engineering. It develops logic. That is the reason why it is kept even in BPC. Because people need logic to pursue those courses of medical or engineering. Means ideas should be coming. Patient comes. What is the problem? He has to diagnose it. Before that, he should logically connect it. What might be the problem? So he should assess that problem. That is all called logical reasoning. All of you, please do the assignments. So if air resistance is taken into account, then the result will be different from if the air resistance is not taken into account. Understood this? Clear?
Yes, sir.
Acceleration will be same g if air resistance is discarded. Otherwise, acceleration will be different.
Yes.
Shall I turn the page?
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
Just a second, sir.
Yes, sir, completed.
Completed? Right. See, only for today, this 8 o'clock, because yesterday I had to prepare some assignments and took time. Night I slept late. Tomorrow it will be at 7 and again don't change your timetable. Okay?
Okay, sir.
Anyhow, you'll get up for namaz, no? What time you'll get up?
5:30.
5:30.
After that, if there is no physics class, you'll sleep after that again.
No, sir.
Then if I want, I can take class at 5:30 after a prayer, I think, no?
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
5:30 also you're available, morning.
Yes, sir.
Night, what time you're sleeping? You're going to
10:30.
sleep? Huh?
10:30.
10:30.
Yes, sir, 10
10:30.
11.
Afternoon you'll sleep again?
No, sir.
Huh?
No, sir.
Hopeless fellow. Avoid sleeping afternoon, man. That's very bad habit. Oh, anyhow, you have classes now. Chemistry classes.
Yeah.
I think RSR class is there now.
Yes, sir.
Yes,
3 to
sir.
4.
Is it clear now?
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
Shall I turn the page? Sorry. The balloon is at the height of. See, the balloon is here. At what height it is? 40 meters. It is ascending with a velocity of how much? This is saying 10 meter per second. So when the particle is dropped, what will be its velocity? Do you agree with this?
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
4 seconds.
Yes. Do you agree with that?
Yes, sir.
Now,
Yes,
what is
sir.
it? If I take upward as positive, then downward is how much? Minus 40 displacement equals, you have delta y equals uyt plus half ayt square. This is nothing but displacement, not distance. So before using that, because in 10th or so you learn distance, not this is displacement. Ut at the time what do you have? 10. Okay, he's asking t plus half minus g. T t square. Minus 40 equals 10t minus 5t square. 5t square minus 10t minus 40 is 0. So t square minus 2t minus 8 is 0. Okay. If you factorize this, you'll get two roots, I think. Am I right? So t
Yes, sir.
equals, you'll get 4 and t equals minus 2. So t equals minus 2 is discarded. Why? Because it is negative. Therefore, t equals understood this?
Yes, Your Honor.
It's time for maths class.
Pardon?
It's time for maths class, sir.
9:30 now, maths class.
Sir,
Yes, sir.
9:30,
9:30, sir.
Yes,
I
sir.
already spoke to Sharma sir. Man.
Yes, sir. Still 10
Yes,
minutes
sir.
are there.
Yes, sir. More 10 minutes are there.
See, any time I adjust, first thing is I'll talk to the concerned staff members and I'll adjust. Okay. Shall I change this?
1 minute, sir.
1 minute, sir.
Today onward, you'll get maths also different passwords. Am I
Yes,
right?
sir.
So
Yes, sir.
yesterday was nuisance. Am I right? So everything we'll be discussing. And first of all, remember, we know no each other. Shall I turn this?
Yes.
1 minute, sir. Sir, 1 minute, sir.
Which one?
Yes, sir.
Hmm? This one.
Yes, sir.
Fast. Clear?
Yes, sir.
And if you are not good at physics, your life will be miserable in engineering. Remember, don't take this lightly. In mathematics, only calculus is required in engineering. Rest all is not required. The trigonometry and all. So please don't neglect the assignments. A monkey standing on the ground wants to climb to the top of a vertical pole of 15 meters. Okay.
అన్ని బాక్స్లో పెట్టుకొని వెళ్ళారు అన్ని తలుపులు తీసి.
seconds, sir.
No. See, suppose if we start here in 1 second, okay, he reaches 5 meters. Again drops by how much? 3 meters is dropping. Okay, this is also 1 second duration only, no? Therefore, in 2 seconds,
Two.
how many meters? 2 only, no?
Yes, sir.
Now it is 15 meters now. That means this is 2 seconds. This is 2 meters.
seconds.
So this is how much? 2 seconds, huh? This is how much? Do you agree with this? Now how much it has traveled? 10 meters. 10 meters has traveled. More how much is there?
5 meters.
5 meters. Now you can see in 1 second he will reach that or not? Followed. He goes 5 meters in 1 second, comes back. Now he reaches the top now. So total time is how much?
11.
This is what is called logic. Understood this? Followed this or not?
So he slips, right? So the monkey slips.
If
So
you do
even though the
know,
monkey,
pardon?
so even though the monkey reaches the point, it slips down. It slips down again.
No, we need only climb to the top of the pole. After that, it urinates over there, eats banana, it's like we don't require. You want the time to reach, that's all. You reach the ending point, that's all. After that, you fall down over there, anything. Cricketers also, when they reach the crease, they fall also, that's taken as a run on, you know. Understood this?
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
See, this learning of physics may be difficult, but however, remember, once you learn this, your logic will be excellent and you will enjoy your engineering studies. Now, the trouble has come is because during schooling, this logic was not properly inculcated. Everything by question answers you study. So please do the bees doing the assignments. Okay, don't neglect. Have a nice day. Go to your math class. Then. Tomorrow we'll
Thank you,
meet at
sir.
7 o'clock. 7
Sir,
o'clock we'll
1
meet
minute.
tomorrow. Okay, I won't log out. Tomorrow class will be as usual.
Okay, sir. Thank you, sir. Bye,
Right,
sir.
right. Take care. Bye.
Thank you, sir.
Bye.
Thank you, sir.
Bye, sir. Bye, sir.
Bye.